Okay. Good afternoon to all. So previous class there is delta modulation. Delta modulation. So today you are going to discuss about adaptive delta modulation in comparison with delta modulation. So in the delta modulation, the block diagram is says there is a comparator. So comparator input is M of t signal, that is analog signal, and M of t signal is compare with M cap of t signal, that is one of the input of comparator, that is from the D to A converter, digital to analog converter. Now the comparator output is compare always M of t and M cap of t. If M of t greater than or equal to M cap of t, they produce VH value. M of t less than or equal to M cap of t, they produce VL value. VH minus VL is nothing but a step. A step is generated. Now the step is high step or low step. Step is high or step is low. So it depends on a comparison of comparator M of t and M cap of t. M of t is a input signal, M cap of t is approximated signal, that is output. Okay, so the step is uniform in the entire range in the delta modulation. The del of t is nothing but the step or the delta. Step or delta, that is uniform entire the range, entire the encounter range of the M of t. Okay, so that is given to a quantizer. A quantizer output is a step S naught of t, that is an output of delta modulation, that is given to up down counter. Up down counter. Up down counter, one of the input is a clock. So clock is the reference. With reference of the clock only, up count and down count of the steps are generated. The steps are generated depending upon M of t and M cap of t. M of t greater than M cap of t, VH, the step is high. M of t less than equal to M cap of t, VL, the low step is generated. So the count is taken place depends upon the reference of a clock. The clock reference is active edge or that trailing edge or falling edge, that is the active edge. Active edge of the clock. Active edge of the clock. So the step is increase or decrease. Step is increase or decrease. Okay. So now the up down counter output is the digital data. Up down counter output is digital data. So that is given to D to A converter. D to A converter. You have different types of D to A converters. You have different types of D to A converters. So those are successive approximation type. Successive approximation type are R2R ladder type. R2R ladder type. Okay. While in this see that there is a block diagram. Okay. So D to A converter output is given to comparator again. The clock is there. So here the waveforms are here. The waveforms are that M of t is, this is the signal, M cap of t is, this is the signal, step size signal. Okay. Step size signal. Now the step is high or low. This is the VH and VL. This is the VH and VL. So in this waveform, the step is high when M of t is greater than M cap of t. So at this, the step is low when M of t is less than M cap of t, low. The VL is generated. Now again, the step is high because of M of t greater than M cap of t. Here also M of t greater than M cap of t. Now the step is high. Here also the step is high. Now here the step is low because of M of t less than M cap of t. So likewise again. Now this is the with reference of clock 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2 clocks are there in order to encounter M of t with the M of t greater. One clock is low, whereas down, whereas M of t less than M cap of t. Likewise, this is the you are able to design the 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Likewise, the digital data is output of delta modulation. Output of delta modulation. Now, the delta modulation, the step size is greater than or equal to 2 pi f a by fs. So what is fs? Fs is the clock sampling frequency. Fs is the clock sampling frequency. The f is incoming signal, input signal frequency. F is input signal frequency. A is the amplitude of input. S is the step size. Always you have to maintain this formula to accurate information at the output of delta modulation. Now in the delta modulation, there are two types of limitations are there. One of the limitation is low power load error, another limitation is granular error. That is this low power load error. In this example, the blue line says M of the signal, the red line says M cap of the signal. So the staircase signal. So if you want to reach M of the signal, the number of steps are here it is. At this step, M of t is greater, then produce another step. And this step again M of t signal is greater, I'll produce another step. And this step M of t signal again high, then produce another step. Likewise, these number of steps are generated to reach M of t signal. So while the reaching M of t signal, the gap between M of t and approximated signal, M cap of signal, so large. This is the slope is generated. This is the slope overload. Slope is generated between M of t signal and M cap of t signal. Original signal and approximate signal. The slope overload. This is one of the limitation of delta modulation. Whereas in the delta modulation, step size is the uniform. The quantization error also the uniform. That is, quantization error is low in the delta modulation. Then granular error is the horizontal staircase. That is, the line is horizontal for the while the reaching of M of t signal, the staircase is the merging of 2 or 3 steps look like the same. That is, the step is there. The time width is large, not the amplitude. Time width is large. That is known as granular error. Okay, in order to overcome this, go for one more process that is known as adaptive delta modulation. In the adaptive delta modulation, comparator same as delta modulation, sampler and hold same as delta modulation, and quantizer and up down counter are in the digital process. Quantizer and count is up or down done by the digital process. The digital process, one of the input is clock, same as in the delta modulation. Another is given to DT converter. DT converter same as the delta modulation. So this is the block diagram of adaptive delta modulation. What the adaptation takes place? The adaptation takes place in the digital processing approach. The digital processing. At an example, there is a waveform. It's a clock. This is a clock, and this is M of t signal, and this is M cap of t signal. Now the dotted line says delta modulation. The solid line are the steps known as adaptive delta modulation. Wherever you required, the step is large. Wherever you required, step is low. That is, step size is large, enhance, or compress. That is adaptation, adaptive delta modulation. Here, the adaptive delta modulation, slope overload error is minimized, but quantization error is more. Let us see this. There is an output of M cap of t or S naught of t. There is a difference between input and output called as E of k. The symbol E of k represents the error. So that is between M of t and M cap of t. If suppose VH and VL are there, high voltage and low voltage, we express the logarithm by which the step size is determined. It is convenient to arrange that. You can arrange that. How can you arrange? Error E of k is positive if M of t is greater than M cap of t. If E of k is negative if M of t less than M cap of t. So based on the E of k error value, arrange a step. The step is S of k. So S of k is equal to S of k minus 1 mod E of k plus S naught E of k minus 1. Okay. So A is the numerical value. Let's take in a 4. The fourth step is there. Fourth step is equal. Third step, because of 4 minus 1, 3. Third step multiplied with the present error E of k, E of 4 plus S naught at that output and the previous third step error E of 4 minus 1, 3 E of k. Because of fourth step you want to enhance, that is equal, how much enhancement takes place, that depending upon the mod of third step of the present step error plus present value and previous error. This is enhancement formula, or increasing of the step. Okay. So the important feature of this adaptive scheme is the condition depending on M of t greater than M cap of t preserves. The jump is high in M cap of t because progressively large. Wherever M of t is greater than M cap of t, then the step is jump and the step is high. That is high jump. The estimation of M of t catch up with M of t. M cap of t should be catch with M of t. So on the other hand, the response slope is low when M of t is low. M cap of t develops large jumps. It may require a large number of clock cycles for the jumps to decay in amplitude when they are no longer needed. Such a situation is to be seen in previous figure. Okay. So altogether, while this adaptive delta scheme reduces slope error, it does so at the expense of increasing quantization error. Okay. The dashed waveform in M cap of t corresponding to linear delta modulation has small quantization error, but extremely large slope error. So that's why in delta modulation, slope overload error is there, but quantization error is minimum. In adaptive delta modulation, slope overload error is there, quantization error is slope overload error is minimized and quantization error is more. Okay. So with this, conclude the delta modulation, adaptive delta modulation. The step size in the adaptive delta modulation is increasing and decreasing. That is known as adaptation. The steps are increasing and decreasing depending upon the formula. S of k is equal to S of k minus 1 naught and E of k plus S naught into E of k minus 1. That is the fourth step is there, the depending on the third step and fourth step error plus third step error. Okay, so this is a delta modulation, adaptive delta modulation. Okay, students, next class go for comparison of PCM, DPCM, delta modulation once again, and go for noise in PCM system. With that, complete the first unit. Okay, the tomorrow class go for comparison of all these three: PCM, DPCM, delta modulation, adaptive delta modulation, and noise in PCM system. Thank you for all.